Good morning, students. Okay, so we will continue the coordinate geometry. See, the next topic is section formula. What is this section formula? Okay, let's see. Suppose there is a line segment or a line, you can say line segment AB, and this is point P. Okay, now this point P, divide this line segment into two sections. If I make one more point, then I can say into three sections. So this way we can divide any line segment into two or more sections. So when these sections are made, suppose I am talking about this point P. Okay, so there might be some ratio PA by PB. There will be some ratio. I have assumed let that ratio be M by N. So if we have ratio and we know the coordinates of A and B. Okay. If I know the coordinates of A and B and I know the ratio in which this point divide this line segment, then I can find the coordinates of this point P. Okay, point P's coordinate can be find out, and the formula which is used to find these coordinates is known as section formula. Since it divides the line segment into some sections in some ratio, therefore it is known as section formula. Okay, now what this formula is? Okay, so I will show you the derivation of this formula. Okay, suppose this is my Cartesian plane x, y. Okay, this is my Cartesian plane x, y. Now I have assumed 2 points A and B in this. Okay, firstly what I have assumed, a Cartesian plane xy in which there are 2 points A and B. Now suppose the coordinates of A are x1 comma y1. What I have assumed, the coordinates of A are x1 comma y1, and that of B, the coordinates of B, suppose x2 comma y2. देखिए एक कार्टेशियन प्लेन लिया है, उस कार्टेशियन प्लेन में एक लाइन सेगमेंट कंसीडर किया है ए बी, जहां हमने ए के जो कोऑर्डिनेट्स है वो कंसीडर किए हैं x1 y1 और बी के जो कोऑर्डिनेट्स कंसीडर किए हैं वो है x2 y2. अब सपोज P is any point in between AB, okay, and let the coordinates of P be x, y. What I have assumed, एक पॉइंट लिया है P जो A और B के बीच में कहीं भी है ना, it is not midpoint, okay, it is anywhere in AB whose coordinates are x, y. Now see, this is origin. I am taking perpendiculars from x-axis on this point. From these points I am making perpendicular on x-axis. Suppose these are what, A, B, C, D and E. Okay, so what will be the coordinates of C, D and E? See, this is x-axis, this distance is x1, so this distance also will be x1. So I can get C as x1, and since this is x-axis, therefore y coordinate will be 0. Similarly, coordinates of D will be x comma 0, and that of E will be x2 comma 0. Okay, C के कोऑर्डिनेट्स होंगे x1 comma 0, D के कोऑर्डिनेट्स होंगे x comma 0, और जो E के कोऑर्डिनेट्स होंगे वो होंगे E x2 comma 0. देखिए x एक्सिस पर है, इसलिए y कोऑर्डिनेट हमेशा क्या मिलेंगे हमें 0. अब see what we have done, we have to write we have considered a Cartesian plane xy in which there exists point A x1 comma y1, B x2 comma y2, and P x comma y. Okay, we have to write everything what we have done. So we have considered a Cartesian plane. This I have explained you. Now suppose PA upon PB. I am taking some ratio here. Okay, this is PA and this is PB, like this. So let the ratio be m by n. Let this be equation first. Okay, now what we have done after that, we have did some constructions. What are they? We have drawn perpendiculars from those points on x-axis. So inside the construction we can write draw AC, PD and BE perpendicular to x-axis. Okay, what I have done, we have drawn perpendicular this AC, PD and BE to x-axis. Now one more construction I will do. From this point A, I am drawing a perpendicular on BE. Now and from here also. So I will write the names. Suppose this is M and this is N. Okay. Now second construction, see what I have done. I have from this point A, I have drawn AN perpendicular to BE and PM perpendicular to BE. Okay, this AN is perpendicular to BE and PM is perpendicular to BE. Let this point be R. Now see, I can write the coordinates of these points. What will be the coordinates of N? See, what is X here? Is X2. Okay, this much distance is X2. So coordinates of X axis will be X2, and see Y here is Y1. So this will be Y1. Now coordinates of M. Again x2, and instead of y it will be y. See here, that is this much distance is y, we have considered it here, so this is y. Now what will be this r? See, x and this much distance is y1, so this r will be x comma y1. Okay, so for better understanding we can write the coordinates of all these points. Okay, see, a, b and p, these 3 points coordinates we have already written. Now what are remaining coordinates of r is x comma y1, and that of m is x2 comma y. Now coordinates of n is x2 comma y1. Anything left? Okay, the c, d and e. C's coordinate is x1 comma 0. See, d's coordinate x comma 0 and e's coordinate is x2 comma 0. So these are all the coordinates of points I have written. Now before proceeding further, let's see one thing. Suppose there are two triangles PQR and say XYZ. Suppose there are two triangles PQR and XYZ such that two angles of triangles are same. Okay, two angles of triangles are same, then we say that the triangles are similar. We will study this chapter in detail after half yearly, but for using here, just watch. Okay, suppose there are two triangles and two angles of the triangles are same, then we say that the triangles are similar. Okay, and if triangles are similar, this sign refers to similar. Okay, so if triangles are similar, then the ratio of their sides, which sides? Corresponding sides. Okay, if triangles are similar, then the ratio of their corresponding sides are same. Okay, suppose PQ is perpendicular here, so PQ and here perpendicular, x by y will be equal to the ratio of base and will be equal to the ratio of hypotenuse. Okay, like this we can write. The ratio of their corresponding sides will be same. Okay, so this is about the triangles. Now we have to use this criteria in this derivation. Okay, so let us continue. I am taking triangles PAR and PBM. Okay. Now see, this line is parallel to this line. Okay. So these angles will be same, corresponding angles. Okay. And we have drawn perpendicular. So these will be angles of 90 degree. So I can write angle APR is equal to angle PBM. Okay, these are corresponding angles, so will be same. And angle PRA is equal to angle BMP. You see, BMP. This is 90 degree. This is also 90 degree. Okay, so these are 90 degree each. Now see, I have shown that two angles of these triangles are same. That means my triangles are similar. Okay, so therefore triangle PRA is similar to triangle BMP. Okay, now see, if triangles are similar, then the ratio of their corresponding sides are same. So I can write, okay, what is perpendicular here is PR, and perpendicular of that triangle is BM. Base of this triangle is AR, and base of this triangle is PM. Similarly, now see, hypotenuse of this triangle is PA and hypotenuse of this triangle is PB. So, PA upon PB. Now we need to find this PR. This PR. So this PR can be written as PD minus DR. Okay, I can write that. I need to find PR. So PR, see, यहाँ पर समझिए आप, मुझे निकालना है PR. तो मैं क्या करूं, इस PR को निकालने के लिए मैंने क्या करा, ये PD था, इस PD में से ये DR को माइनस कर दिया, मुझे PR मिल गया. ओके, नाउ व्हाट इज दिस PD? P to D. How much distance is this? See, what is y coordinate here? Is y. So just write PR can be written as PD minus DR. Similarly, now I need to find this BM. So BM can be written as EB minus EM. Now we need to find this AR. Okay. Now see, this is rectangle. This is rectangle. So this AR will be equal to CD. So instead of AR, what I am writing here is CD. And PM will be equal to ED. So instead of PM, I am writing it ED. PA upon PB, we have assumed earlier. See, PA by PB is M by N. So instead of PA by PB, I can write M by N. Now see, PD minus DR. PD is Y and DR is Y1. So it will be Y minus Y1. Now this EB, this complete distance, this is Y2, and EN, this distance is Y. See, this complete distance is y2 and this distance em is y. So I can write y2 minus y. Now see CD. CD can be written as OD minus OC. See, CD. OD minus OC, I will get CD. Similarly, for ED, I can write OE minus OD. And this is equal to M by N. Now proceeding further. OD is X and OC is X1. OE X2 and OD again is X, which is equal to M by N. Okay, now I am equating first these two. Just cross multiply. What we will get? N into y minus n y1, okay, equal to m into y2 minus m into y. What I have done here, I have just cross multiplied this. Okay, I have multiplied n by these two terms and m by these two terms. Now bring this here, ny plus my, and shift this ny1. It is negative, so when I will shift it to that side, it becomes positive. Okay, so from these two, I can take y common. Y is common. M plus n, and here we have my2 plus n y1. So therefore, when we will find this y, what we get is my2 plus n y1 upon m plus n. Okay, so this is section formula for finding the y coordinate, where m and n are the ratios. Similarly, now equating these two, we have m by n is equal to x minus x1 upon x2 minus x, cross multiply, same as we have derived there, we can derive here as well. Mx2 minus mx equal to nx minus nx1. Okay, so mx2, this negative I will bring here, becomes positive, plus nx1, and this become equal to nx plus mx. From here, take x common. What you will get? M plus n, and here same mx2 plus nx1. So what will be the x coordinate? Will be m into x2 plus n into x1 upon m plus n. So this is section formula for finding x coordinate. So we have derived how to find the coordinates of a point which divide any line segment in the ratio of m is to n, when we know the coordinates of A and B. Now, dear students, listen one thing. This formula that I have derived, okay, this formula is known as internal division formula. Okay, this is internal division formula. Now, what is this internal division formula? ये इंटरनल डिवीजन फॉर्मूला क्या है? इंटरनल डिवीजन जब होगा जब जो आपका पॉइंट है वो लाइन सेगमेंट पर कहीं लाई करेगा. ओके, व्हेन द पॉइंट लाइज ऑन द लाइन सेगमेंट, then the formula is internal division formula, which is this one. Now suppose the point is outside the line segment. Suppose now the point P is here. Now this is not on line segment AB. Okay, and we need to find these coordinates. So in such situation, in this type of situation, what we use is external division formula. Okay, this external division formula, and what that formula is nothing else, just instead of this plus we get minus. Okay, suppose these are x1 y1, this is x2 y2, and this is x comma y. So what will be x? Will be x2 minus n x1 upon m minus n. Similarly for y, it will be m y2 minus n y1 upon m minus n.